This is me before I decided to do 500 push-ups a day. And this is me 30 days later. I had no idea how hard this would be. I thought it would be simple. But the real question is, will I gain a bigger chest in 30 days? The internet is quite split on this topic. Some people say that this is a complete waste of time. Some people swear by it, live and die by their push-ups. 100 push-ups for 30 days, 200 push-ups for 30 days. I decided to do 500 push-ups for 30 days. Because if it works, it will definitely work if you do more, right? Is push-ups the best exercise for your chest, or is this just another online stunt? I needed to find the truth, not from a forum, not from some online post, but through my own experience. Honestly, it was by far the hardest video I've ever created in my life. This was 30 days of non-stop work. I had no idea this was gonna be this hard. So please hit the like button, and if you find this content helpful, subscribe.
Major flooding sweeping through Brooklyn Thursday, with Citizen app videos showing water rising to the bumpers of cars on Fulton Street and residents working to clear clogged drains overwhelmed by the heavy rainfall.
The first few days were chaos. It rained heavy. And when I say heavy, I mean it rained heavy.
Turn out to the deadly flooding that happened yesterday. One victim, a 43-year-old man, was found in a flooded boiler room in Washington Heights. He had been electrocuted.
That were flooded in yesterday's downpour. Torrential rain, while brief, turned Brooklyn streets into swamp.
My brothers couldn't make it out to the rain. I was trying my hardest to get in contact with them, but there was just no way. So they did their push-ups at home, and I did my push-ups at home. Some days I went out to the park, found a couple parks in New York City, in Brooklyn. So we out here. It's a rainy day. It's probably the only park, or one of the only parks in New York where I can go to, and I don't gotta worry about the rain coming down on me. So 500 push-ups. $500 push-ups under the train line. Just keep count. Keep going. Right as I'm getting to my last set, sun approaching. That's what's up. Getting money, you already know. Dude in the park skateboarding, he was cool. Truth be told, I actually got sick out there working out, trying to create content for you guys. And I seen a father with his son, teaching his son how to work out. I thought that was dope. And this is just a really bad start to this challenge. Filming felt like I was just doomed from the beginning. It was just like something was working against me from the absolute beginning. The moment I said, let's do this challenge, it was like the moment everything just started to fall apart. By day 3, I was sick. The kind of cold that made everything foggy, heavy. All workouts just felt extremely about to get to it. Super nice out here. Came out here nice and early, quiet. Only people over here, the rich people going for their morning jog. So another day, another 500. Let's get money. What I love about these bars is that it takes all the pressure off your shoulders, and I'm able to get a nice stretch, like a bench press. Get a nice stretch of the pecs. So that's part of the reason why you see me doing all that. Money. These are new. These rings, they never was here before. I might have to start working on my iron cross now that we got some new toys in the park. Ah! Oh my gosh, those are freaking hard. I went on YouTube Live just to try to keep my spirits high, because usually when I go live, people boost my spirits.
Yeah, jump squats is good.
Nothing was helping. It was hard. It was just hard. It was really hard.
And
I was actually thinking, this is probably what too much feels like. My chest, my shoulders burned, my elbows began to protest, all in the beginning. But waking up each morning with a goal just gave me a different type of focus, a different type of motivation. By the second week, things began to shift. I was finally able to work out with my brothers, and I was no longer sick. I built a workout called the jogging set. Basically, we're on the track today. You know the set. It's an active rest set. You're jogging, and every time you stop, you do 10 push-ups, or you do increments of 10. You could do 10, 20, 30, but you never really stop. The less push-ups you do, the more push-ups you do, the less you run. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get it. I didn't really like it because I had to hold a camera the whole time.
Pretty cold. We did this a couple weeks back. This was like, I think, the middle of November.
My hands started to freeze, but we're gonna try our best. Hold on. The camera started to get extremely heavy the more push-ups I did. Hard. That's this butt. All right, come on. But it was bonding. It was fun. It was freeing.
Your body definitely warms up as you keep running. It's harder to catch your breath. The floor is cold.
It's not easy. Freaking dying. And holding this camera is probably one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life.
It definitely was a better experience than the first week and a couple of days of working out by myself. Support was nice. Doing it with somebody gave it almost a competitive aspect.
Keeps your heart rate up. And you don't gotta worry about staying warm. And I'm mad sore from yesterday. Still gotta put in work. I was playing football. Make me wanna go play. Not there. Get my pushes in. Jordan way ahead of me.
My brother is definitely encouraging. He pushes people to go past their limits.
Go. Frustration turned to laughter. Jordan started laughing at me, and it was brutal, but it built endurance, and it kind of made every set after that super easy. Because you just like, man, if I did that, this is nothing. Money. Filming while running, trying to keep the camera steady while my arms is shaking. Jordan laughing at me. It was cool. At least we got a memory and we was bonding. Then came the half belt. This is like a pyramid set. You work your way up. You start at 1, you do that 4 times. Then you go to the next number 2, and then you do that 4 times. Up to 15, so that would roughly give you, I think, 480, close to 500. I like this set because it allows you to compete with one another because you guys are working at each other's pace. So this is the first round. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Go ahead. Y'all go do y'all ones. 1. They walk around. So why this works is because it keeps you in that competition mode, which calisthenics is built off of.
I've never done push-ups that way before.
It's called the belt. Look up the belt. Competition turns into a camaraderie, something different.
Going back and forth, I feel like it kept me like kind of locked into the set instead of doing something and then taking a break. You know, it's kind of like a cycle. It keeps you on track and keeps like your mind focused.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, let's go. Something different happened around this time. I realized that the challenge wasn't even about muscle anymore. It was about connection. So that was cool to actually see my brothers push themselves. It became something more than just a challenge.
We were supporting each other all the way through, so.
And you always finish over here. You always finish on your opposite one. Let's go. 5. And you push yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. The physical struggle actually became a bridge between the generations. You know, they got to see their big bro put in work while I watched them put in work, and we pushed each other. So somewhere between the pain and the push-ups, I stopped counting the reps and started counting the moments. So what a blessing that was, because that first week was killing me, but they boosted my energy by that second week, so I was grateful for that. And this is just a good way to trick yourself to get in high volume, and it just breaks up the monotony, opposed to you doing it in just sets. And it makes it fun when you're doing it with people that you love. Dig it. Halfway through, still pushing.
Once we hit 7, 8, around that range, yeah, started feeling it.
I feel like my main focus doing the exercise was just like getting it done and making sure that, you know, I'm doing it right. Five, you know, once we went around at least 5 times, because you're doing it over and over again. It's obviously you're like, you know, your form is gonna start to get shaky. I think 5 is personally where I felt it.
Come on, push, push. Money.
It's good that, you know, people still like get outside, go back to the basics.
For the grand finale, I figured we'd do our push-ups in the stage. 500 push-ups a day for 30 days, unpumped. This is how I'm looking. Do you see a difference? Not much of a difference. To finish off together, we ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life. All right, so last day of push-ups. We're gonna finish off with my brothers. I'm doing 10, and we're gonna take turns doing all the way down until we get to 500. So I'm doing 10, Johnny's doing 5s, Jordan's doing 10s with me, and we just take turns going back and forth. All right, let's go. I started first. All right, so let me do my 10. Yes, my chest grew, my arms shot up, my push-ups became easy, but what actually surprised me was my endurance. I pushed far past my own limits. Training with my brothers gave me something that could not just be reached in reps. It gave me perspective. I also learned that when you push your body beyond its comfort zone, your spirit follows. And essentially, your spirit picks up the slack. You find out that there's more inside of you when you feel weak and you think that you have nothing left. And you just keep pushing. Something comes over you.
After the first day, I woke up the next day sore. I had to do what I had to do. Push through that 500. I pushed a lot of limits this month.
They want to accomplish something, and if that thing takes a lot of time, reaching the finish line to that is always going to be like fulfilling.
Right. It started to get hard around the midway moment. This is what symbolizes as they call this the matrix, when everything starts to slow down. Your push-ups, your form, everything. And it started to bite around this moment. So we had to just push through because we were all pushing ourselves, but it was hard. But we made it through.
The halfway mark, the 250 mark, definitely feeling it.
It's more mindset-wise during the end. It really starts to set in like. in a stasis where it's like, it's not really new to you, but it's still challenging. And I think that point is the most important, because that's when you really have to find yourself, you know?
Just do your best. I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful that we're done. I'm done. I'm finally done. No more push-ups. I mean, I'm still gonna be doing push-ups, but no more push-up challenge. Aren't you grateful? Hoo-ah. Last set. All right, boys. 30 days, done, finito. Let's get it. Ready? All right. Finally, it's over. Over the last 30 days, I challenged myself to do 500 push-ups a day. I noticed clear growth in my chest and triceps, but I also learned some limits. Because I didn't balance with my pull-ups, my back and my forearms didn't develop as much. Overall, the challenge was great for building discipline and pushing my mental limits. That said, I believe better results come from rest days and full body training, or at least balancing chest and back exercises to stay strong and healthy. Yes, sir. Last set. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for working with me. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We got it done. We got it done. You ready to go out? Yeah. All right. We're going out on a little date night. I will see you guys in the next one.